It's a beautiful day out today, about 70 degrees, and it's supposed to get up to 80s, about 82 degrees. 82 is the high it's set for today, which is insane for this time of year. It's March, and usually it never gets this warm in March, but it is, and it's just been non-stop raining and muddy, so everything is just a sloppy mess out there, which you can see this water staying in there. But it is a beautiful day, so I'm not gonna sit inside and do nothing. I'm gonna try to be productive as much as possible, but there's not a whole lot to do, so we'll see what we can get done. We have these brand new tires for our rake right here because we blew the one out, which is right here. Not good, but we need to put them tires on this rim, and then there's another tire that blew as well that we got to replace, so that's what the other one's for. And then that shouldn't be too hard. Also 4430, new one. It's actually a really nice tractor. Came with the duals too, and the clamps and whatnot. It's got the weights. Tires are like new still got the little strands on them. But this thing is beautiful. I mean, quad range, everything's nice and clean in here too. Nothing's left up or anything. Throttle's loose. This thing was broken, but I think they put a spring on it to fix it, because it used to be stuck right here, so the PTO would always be moving. But the spring down below, they put a new one on, so it actually pulls down now, which is really nice, because otherwise it's really bad for the PTO to constantly run all the time. I don't know where. It's a little windy, so hopefully this wind doesn't make too much noise in the camera. I'm gonna try to prevent that, but I'm gonna replace this mirror because it broke off in the car wash from the previous owner. So I'm gonna take this mirror off, and I have a new mirror. I've got this new mirror right here. Jesus, can't even get to it, there's too many cats. But it doesn't have all that duct tape on it, and it should just bolt right in there. It's off of a Suburban that was going to the scrapyard, so I got it for free. And I'm gonna hope that it fits, but we'll find out. Just set that down there, pull all this insulation out. And then there's these 3 nuts that you pull out. This just comes out and unplugs. You just gotta pry these tabs. There's one on each side. Oh, never mind. There's just the one. You just pry that tab up, pull it off, and then you undo them nuts, and it should just pop right off. So I'm gonna go grab the tools to do that. So I pulled this nut off of the new mirror that I'm putting on because I didn't have them real tight on there. I just had them hand tight, which is a 10 mil. So I'm gonna use this deep 10 to kind of get them in there, and that's just the little guy, which is over here. And just in case, I'm gonna grab an extension if I could find one. I didn't find the extension, but I found this screwdriver which has the bit for it that fits. So we're gonna go see if I can get this on. So I got the mirror, all the nuts are off, so now I just need to pinch these little tabs in and just pull straight out. And then I'm going to take the other one right away, put it in. It's the exact same concept with them tabs right here. And I will tighten them nuts back down and put the wires together, and hopefully it all is going to work. So that just popped right into place there, and it went in there nice and perfectly. Everything's lined up. So I'm gonna take these nuts and put them on. Just kind of hand tighten them at first. And then we're gonna tighten it down with the wrench, and it'll kind of suck that mirror up into the place where it's supposed to be at. Just get it nice and snug. Same with these two. And then we just gotta hook her into place. And just like that. So we're just gonna tuck that on as in there. Put this fabric up in there again. And this should just pop right back onto there how it came off. So that tab on the bottom just hooks in, and then them should line up pretty good. Just give her a good smack and she should seal right on, just like that, brand new. So then I'm gonna take the old mirror, put these back on there so that way I don't lose them. And I'm gonna go put this away. I'm gonna go and walk around because we have 3 chickens that lay eggs, and I'm gonna go see if I can find where they're laying the eggs, because they're not in the usual spot where they usually are, which is up on those bales. There's a little crack up there, which they usually lay right down in there, but there ain't none in there. And it's been probably close to 5 days since I've grabbed eggs from there, so I would assume they've laid since then, so I'm gonna see if I can find some. Speaking of the devils, there's 2 of them. I don't know where their eggs are though. Found them. I'm just gonna leave her be because I don't want to disturb her, and we can check back up on that a little later. So these guys, these are my brother's cows. He's kind of feeding them and raising them, giving them water, keeping them nice and healthy. Eventually we'll move them into our steer lot with the other cows once they're get big enough. Another thing we could do is we need to get all 3 of these, at least 2 of them put on that trailer, and then the other one we just throw in the shed. Usually I just throw mine in the shed, that one right there. Alright, I'm gonna go pick up my brother from the bus stop because he is now done with school. So I'm gonna go pick him up. How was school? So it's the next day, and it was like 80 degrees yesterday, like I said, and the weather has taken a drastic turn, and it has been non-stop raining since this morning. And it just keeps getting worse, and it's supposed to go until tomorrow at 9 o'clock at night. So we're gonna go put those snowmobiles away while we have a little break in the rain because it stopped raining. So we're gonna use this guy. It's just nasty out here. So we got that first one put away, and then started downpouring on us. So we just parked everything and we're gonna have to do it a different day because this rain is just ridiculous. Just won't go away. So we're just gonna have to wait for another day, another week, whenever it decides to stop raining, and then we'll get them two put away. And I'm just gonna call it a video, so feel free to subscribe if you want to stick along and come along the journey with us and kind of see how we run our farm in this area of southeast Minnesota. And catch you later.